This should be better. This should be much better. I'm moving. Looks like it's better. I think my bit rate was like so high. Like it was like 40,000. I don't know. I would have never set it to that. I'm running at 6,000 right now and it looks like it's just fine. So I don't know about like why I would ever set it to 40,000. But it looks like I'm moving. Yeah, and it looks like everything's good. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everybody. Okay, better. Good. Thank you, Diego Becerra. Geek Studios. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, sweet. We are good. Describe Venom in one sentence. So in one sentence. I was going to say, somebody asked me to do this in one word, and I just said in one word, like post-credit scene. Because, okay, like, in all honesty, excuse me. In all honesty, everyone, they're going to be talking about the post credits of this movie. Like in all honesty, like the post credit scene is better than the entire movie. It is. Now, Venom's a really fun movie. It's got action. Carnage is crazy. Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy is crazy. It's funny. It's like much funnier than the first one. It explores the relationship between Venom and Carnage, between Venom and Eddie, very, very well, and I really, really like that. Hey, thanks Isaiah Richardson, appreciate that super chat, and what up? And that the relationship between Venom and Eddie gets explored, and it's kind of weird, some of the things that they do with Venom, but it's different and I liked it. But overall, like, it's a good movie. And let me explain. If you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter at Cosmic Wonder YouTube, because I talk a lot on Twitter, right? I post videos once a day, but I talk a lot on Twitter. So you can follow me at Cosmic Wonder YouTube. That's my handle. So here's my rating system. If you hear me call a movie amazing, fantastic, a masterpiece, it's like a 9 or a 10, right? Like a 9 or a 10. If you hear me say like, oh yeah, that was a really great movie, it's like an 8. And if you hear me say it's good, depending on what else I say about that, it's like a 7 or below. So I call Venom a good movie. I think some people will call it a great movie. And I think some people will call it an amazing movie. And I watched it, at the premiere with other people who thought it was a really, really good movie. And I think I had a lot of fun watching it. And to me, I think if you watch this movie, like, going in, because it's not like a really big movie. It's not like Endgame or anything like that. Like, if you go in and you just enjoy it for what it is, you're gonna really like the movie. Like, it's gonna be a great movie to you. And I enjoy. Excuse me, I'm very tired. I've done nothing but fly the past 2 days. But if you do nothing but like just sit there and enjoy the movie for what it is, you're gonna really enjoy it. You are, because it's funny. There's a lot of character development as far as like the connections between Eddie Brock and Venom, and Cletus Cassidy is pretty crazy. Like he stole the show for me, Woody Harrelson, like hands down, because he's an amazing actor, right? But he stole the show for me, and then when Carnage and Venom start fighting, it's pretty sweet. And then there's the post-credit scene. So just go into it and accept the movie for what it is, right? Not a big Avengers Endgame movie, not even a real, like, an Avengers movie. Like, it's Venom versus Carnage. So, like, expect that. Expect it to be, like, super fun movie. Without a lot of, like, deep meaning behind it. It's Venom versus Carnage. Now, they get into some creepy stuff, like, about Cletus's backstory, and I think it's really cool. But, No, I'm not. I'm not gonna spoil anything about Venom, guys. Like, I wouldn't do that. It looks like it is out, and I'm ready for there to be carnage. But I have to acknowledge, Infinity Shades always coming in clutch. How's it going? Great to see you in chat. I'm doing well. Along with Mr. Anderson, I am along with Infinity Shades. I am intrigued as well. Let's see what is happening. Carnage does speak. I see somebody asking that. He does have his own voice. Alright, so this is going to be weird for me because I'm not on my normal setup. So I'm going to do the best I can to show some of the screen. I don't think I'm going to get it. It's not going to be as smooth as normal, but I am going to do my best. But Mr. Anderson, if you're ready for that countdown. What if Ultron won? Oh my gosh, that's a crazy title. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. There it is. So let me see, if I want to show this, then I have to kind of undo this and then do this, and then it should be alright. I think that's how I show it. Not on my normal setup. As you can see, I'm not home, so this is kind of interesting. Why is it's still lagging, huh? That's interesting. Okay, yeah, okay, I kind of figured out how to show it, but okay. I'll have to, okay. There we go. It's interesting that it's kind of lagging still. Whoops. Okay, let's do this. I'm very curious about what's going on with this one. Like, I'm at 1 minute and 5 seconds right now, guys. Okay. Popping a G Fuel. PewDiePie flavor. Yep, PewDiePie flavor, which is lingonberry, which I actually enjoy a lot. I like Toby more, but I do like both Spider-Man. We have started. We're at 140, and we're in it. Let's see what happens if Ultron won. Ooh, this is intense. Oh, this one breaks his heart. Interesting. Well, there's the Apocalypse Black Widow, and there's all the frickin' Ultrons. Hey, it's Hawkeye. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Oh, that was cool. Little rockets came out of her bike. Hawkeye's just jacking people up. Oh, he has like an invisibility cloak. That was pretty sweet. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty freaking cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. I enjoy that. Oh, he's got a metal arm. She just knocked that dude's head off. They knocked his arm off. Oh. And he's alive, or? Hey, Brianna, how's it going? I haven't heard from you in a while. Thanks for the super chat. What do you mean you're out? What do you mean no other device? Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go watch, go watch. But thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks for showing up. Okay. This is where the end of the world began. Elimination of all life. Okay. Those all the Avengers except for Hawkeye and wow. And he's launching all the nukes right now. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, that's a crazy scene. They're too late and they're just flying by all those nukes in the air. Oh no, his wife and kids. So he just like nuked the whole world. Envision frickin' one. Look at that. And he calls that piece. Oh, but Thanos comes! Oh! He just sliced Thanos in half. And now he has the Infinity Stones. Oh, and he gave him... Whoa. Whoa. Yo. This is... Oh, snap. Asgard. Yo. Yo. Oh, the Sovereign. Oh, no, Star-Lord, T'Challa, everybody. Sakaar. No, not Korg. Not Korg. Oh, no. Oh, look, Ego. Well, that was fast, okay. That was, like, instant. Xandar. Dude, is there gonna be Nova? You gonna show us Nova? Don't see a Nova. Who's that? Is that Nova? No, that's Ultron. Who hit him? Captain Marvel. Is she enough to beat Ultron, though? He's got the Infinity Stones, so... Oh, she's throwing him into the core of the Earth. You have Spirit. That's interesting. I already have. Captain Marvel was probably the Avengers' best bet. And looks like she just died. Dang. It's done at last. Does he acknowledge the Watcher? He does. He can hear the Watcher. He became aware of me. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, you have to interfere. You have to interfere. You have to interfere. No. You have to interfere, Watcher. There's one last hope. And is that Black Widow and Hawkeye? The Watcher's like, oh crap. So they're at the KGB archives. The Watcher's watching them. Do they learn about the Watcher though? Hawkeye's like, dude, you're gonna make me sort through all these boxes. So they're just going through boxes right now. Oh, geez, they're going through a ton of boxes. Oh. Look at this. The Red Guardian shield. Ooh. The Watcher, you're so close. Zola. Intervene then. Intervene. Oh snap, Ultron's finding him. Show him. Just intervene. No, I knew it. You knew he wasn't going to. This has to be where he intervenes. It's right there. And she finds it. That was my box. He was a man. The Watcher did not interfere, but he's in trouble. Oh. Oof. But the Watcher is essentially like a god. He is powerful. Oh. I'm liking this episode a lot. Okay, so now they're trying to activate Zola. Oh, so he's alive. Hmm. Dialing Avengers Tower. I wonder if it's at the Avengers headquarters. Why do I feel like it's not gonna work? Oh, so they put him in an arrow. Oh, and look who's here. So he's just gonna shoot him into one of the Ultrons, and then from there they're gonna upload to the main Ultron. This guy about to get an arrow to the face. Yep, and it's uploading. And Nat has the freaking red Guardian shield. That's pretty sick. Dang. Zola's already up. That HR. Oh. The Ultron hive mind is out of range. Because he's in between universes. Classic Hawkeye. Oh, that's cool. Hawkeye's just threw a shield down with his arrows. Haven't seen that one. That's a sweet move. Oh, but they're through. Oof. Better hurry up. Ooh, Zoloff is fighting. Get him, Zola. Oh, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. In game, she dies like this, and in this one, he does. It's gonna blow up. Yeah. Oh, and it's like the color of the soul stone too. That's different. That's something. She has her daddy shield. Dang. Oof. Just lost Clint. They're rigged for interstellar communication, but not in between the universes. He's fighting the Watcher! Get him, Watcher. See? The Watcher's like a god. He can do stuff. That's a huge... He's in a universe now. Oh, snap. He just got thrown into a universe. Man, I wish this was live action. Get him, Watcher. Get him, Watcher. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, oh, no way. That's sweet. Show him what you got, bro. That's amazing. You cannot compute the power of my will. That's insane. Dude, they're shattering universes. Holy crap. He's gonna eat the planet. That's like Galactus. No way. Steve Rogers is president. Wakanda. Not Wakanda. Skrull. I'm confused. Can the Watcher die? Come on, Watcher, get him. Oh, what did he just disappeared? Or... Okay. Is that the end of the episode? Not yet. We're getting close, though. Look! It's Doctor Strange! I'm out of options. Dude. Say it. Dang. Okay, that was an episode. Here's the question, though. Is there a post-credit scene? No post-credit scene. I want to see the voices. Did I miss it? Where's the cast? Where's the cast? I wanted to see all the voices. Wow, I'm not gonna lie. That one was pretty dang good. Okay. Jeffrey, yeah. Black Widow's played by voiced by Lake Bell. I don't know who that is. And Ultron is by Ross Marquand. I feel like I'm missing the character. Watcher, Clint. Huh. Of course there's a ninth episode. Yeah, no, this isn't the final episode. There's one more after this. Yeah. Wow. That's pretty cool. Let's see if I can, let's see if Chris can somehow... I wonder if Chris is in Discord. No, he's not. Since we're not home, we're not doing an after chat this time, guys. So we'll just spend like let me take these off. I don't need these anymore. We'll just take a few minutes here and just talk about what we saw because it was pretty dang cool. Wow. Okay. So it's pretty much like we thought it was going to be. I will say though, before we like really dive into it, I will say that I actually am much more impressed with the scenes that we got with the Watcher fighting Ultron. I actually didn't think we were going to get that. I actually thought it was going to be more along the lines of like the Watcher going, well, hey, like I kind of have to interfere now because he's going to destroy the whole multiverse. I didn't know he was actually going to like fight Ultron. So that was pretty cool. I actually liked how they did that. So, I mean, dang. Yeah, now the Watcher can promote Hyundai. That's funny. Thriller recap. It reminds me of Ryan George, the pitch meetings. I think it was the Infinity. Yeah, it was the Infinity War pitch meeting where he's like, "Oh, but you have time for like a Ben and Jerry's like promo or something." And he's like, "Oh yeah, totally." He's like, "Good, because I already cast that check." Anytime I see something like that, that's what it reminds me of. So, dude, that was so crazy how he, like, sliced Thanos in half, just, like, Thanos shows up and you're like, oh, maybe Thanos can, like, stop. Nope. Sliced him in half. Oh, I'm really glad, like, the Watcher... Oh, man, he had that line. What did he... Like, you have no idea the capacity of my will or something like that. Like, that was a crazy line. I really love that line. That was pretty great. Like, yeah. that was like one of those chills line. You know what I mean? Like that was pretty good. I think the next episode's gonna really be great, and I'm hoping like you just hope that the next episode ends with like the Watcher like in the main MCU. You know what I mean? Like hmm. Like that's what I want. Like the post credit scene of the next episode to be the Watcher, and like actually turning into like the actor Jeffrey Wright, and it's like, oh, I'm in the MCU now, and it's like him talking to like a different Strange, or maybe this Strange Supreme is the one that we've seen in Spider-Man No Way Home. You know, like he even said, Ultron said, anything is possible now, like because of the multiverse. So it's like anything's possible, which means, I mean, it just literally, yes, that one Thriller, thank you. You cannot compute the power of my will. That was a crazy cool line. That one guy was like, because like the Watcher's a god, like he's a god, he's a cosmic entity, right? And the Watcher's the oldest, comic lore, right? Doesn't necessarily mean that's how it is like in the MCU, but comic lore, the Watcher's like the oldest species that can be remembered, and they have like god powers, right? I mean, so it was cool to see that he actually put up a fight against Ultron, and he actually could beat him, right? It's like interesting to think about because like he has all the Infinity Stones, right? So he can use all those powers, but like could Ultron just snap and like get rid of the Watcher? Is the Watcher outside of those boundaries? Like it's kind of the cool thing, but also like the thing that's like slightly frustrating because we don't know. It's like what are the laws of the of the like whole multiverse that we're watching? Like what are those laws set? Is the Watcher, does he exist outside of universes? So like if Ultron snapped, would it not affect the Watcher? It's things like that that are just kind of like, oh man, really wish we knew that. But this episode was fantastic. Man, I don't know if this is the best one yet. What do you guys say? What about, let's rate this down below. Out of 10, what do you guys give it? But yes, I see some people asking right now in the chat. Yeah, there's another episode after this. There's like a big finale. But let's start to rate this. Rate it in the chat. I'm also kind of curious. I'm also very tired, but we're also kind of curious, like, why? I guess this has to take place after the TVA gets destroyed. Ooh, those are some high ratings. Ooh, I see some over 10. I got some 10. I think the lowest I've seen a 7. I got 7 and best yet. Interesting. So you've really not liked the other one. Oh, I saw 4 in there. Okay. Yes, the next episode is the last one. Yes. So I think, no, it's 3:30 for me right now, actually, and I just flew in from LA from the Venom premiere like 2 hours ago, and I'm in a different time zone, staying at not my house, staying at family members' houses. So I'm so exhausted, guys. So it's not gonna be a super long stream tonight. Not bringing Chris on. I'm just gonna talk really quick here about what we can expect the next one to be, because I've done nothing but fly and just stay awake for like 24 hours. I'm like super tired. There was not a post-credit scene. I did not see a post-credit scene. So right now it's like Strange Supreme episode, Party Thor episode, and this episode are my top 3. Like those are my top 3 favorite. And oh man, I don't know what that order is. The Strange Supreme episode was really cool. I think it's gonna go Strange Supreme, this episode, and Party Thor. Those are my top 3 so far. I think so. Yeah, the Hit Monkey Hulu show. Yeah, the animated show. Yeah, it's gonna be like rated mature or whatever. Yeah, I did peep the President America. Right, President Captain America. I like President America. Right. I question what his title would be because it's like, oh, Captain America, but that's like kind of a nickname given it to him because it's Captain Rogers, right? So President Rogers, President America. I guess that would work. I guess that works. Yeah, that was cool. There was that one part where like Ultron was like Galactus, which was pretty cool. I got a kick out of that. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was really, really, really cool. Yeah, so I think, yeah, it's not James Spader. It wasn't James Spader. I could kind of tell at some point, and I was just kind of like, I don't think it's James Spader. And then I looked after, so I was just kind of like, yeah. So it's gonna be the Watcher, and I'm gonna call him like there's gonna be the Watcher, Black Widow, and Zola. And then the Watcher's going to pull in other people from other universes, like Strange Supreme. And that's going to be our big final thing for the next episode, which is going to be last episode. And I'm actually really excited for it. I'm not going to lie. The first half of What If didn't really do anything for me. I thought it's fun. I thought it's a cool idea. Some episodes were enjoyable, but I wasn't really invested. I was just kind of like, I'm watching it because I love Marvel, and I do enjoy the episodes, but like, I wasn't that invested, and I think it's because there wasn't necessarily like consequences or repercussions because it's animated, and yes, they did say it's like retcon to the MCU, like it is canon to the MCU. But even then, I was still just kind of like, well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like how, you know what I mean? But now, I'm like, yeah, I think it's ended very, very strongly. And there is going to be a second season of What If. That's already confirmed. So I do think the next episode that we're going to get, is actually going to link us to the Multiverse of Madness somehow. And I question on whether or not this Strange Supreme is like something we'll see in Multiverse of Madness or even Spider-Man No Way Home, because remember, a lot of people are like, oh, what's the deal with Strange? I think it's just a normal Strange. I think we're going to see the arrogant Strange, right? So I don't think he's like Mephisto or anything like that, but I think we're in for a pretty big treat here. I think next episode is going to be good, and I'm hoping there's a great ending that connects it, or if not, a post-credit scene that connects it. Hey, Isaiah, thanks for another super chat. If What If follows the same 6-hour model of other Disney Plus shows, then perhaps the last episode will be 90 minutes. Certainly, T'Challa's coming back for one more episode he recorded, Multiversal War. I don't think it's going to be 90 minutes. I think it might be 60 minutes, because all of these have only been a half an hour. And all of the other shows, we had at least gotten like a 45-minute episode, 50-minute episode, something like that, right? These have pretty much stuck to 30 minutes, give or take 5 minutes, right? So 28 minutes to 35 minutes. So really, I don't think it's going to be that long. I hoping it's at least an hour long next time. Or... I hope it's at least an hour long, because I think there's a lot of things that they could do with it. But, that action between the Watcher and Ultron was pretty dang cool. Like, I actually really, really, really like that. So, I think we have to see. Who's in that? Like, they did that, like, Hyundai commercial, right? Like, the Multiversal World did. So, who's in that? It's, like, Thanos, Gamora, and T'Challa Star-Lord was in that as well. And then I do believe it was like what did they call her? Apocalypse Black Widow. I can't remember who else is in that promo. But there's a scene that we haven't seen yet. I see some people asking about 10 episodes. There was supposed to be 10 originally. They cut one out. I don't remember why. But it's 9. And that was actually really confusing to me because when I was like attending the press conference, one of the producers, Brad Winderbaum, said 10 episodes, and then everyone's like, oh, there's only 9. Like a week later, I'm like, how? So they kind of cut one. And apparently it was a funny episode, though. So nothing like serious, but the next episode is the last episode. That wrestling bum. Thanks for the super chat. Hey, does the fight match up with Kang and Wanda scene? That's a great question. And I was just thinking that this is something that like the TVA would definitely interfere with, right? So I even posed the question, I think, like during this whole thing, I was like, the TVA would stop Ultron. Plus they have the ability to make the Infinity Stones pretty much useless. So I think this is after the TVA kind of gets taken down. Although, I still have the question, like, the TVA technically still is out there. They're controlled by Kang now. So, I don't know. That's like a thing that I don't know if we're ever going to get an answer to, or if we do, it's all going to come together later on down the road. But I think the TVA are kind of out for the count right now because I think they would interfere. You know what I mean? Like, the whole, not just universe, but like the multiverse is at stake. That's something the TVA is like... Well, actually, now that I think about it, since the multiverse exists, that means the TVA is not there doing their job, because the whole entire point of the TVA is to make a multiverse not exist, right? One sacred timeline. So this is probably after Kang, after WandaVision, after Kang, after Loki. So I think it's after, because that just makes sense, right? Because there's a lot of different branches, which means the multiverse is real. So, dang. No, I don't think there are 10 episodes, guys. A lot of people are saying, oh, there's still 10 episodes. 9. They got rid of one. If there are 10, I will be very, very surprised. Very pleasantly surprised. Because I'm pretty sure there's only 10. But I thought this was an incredible episode. Definitely top 3, so top 2. Like, I think it's my second favorite. I still think Strange Supreme takes it for me, because there's a lot of different layers that I liked that episode. This one actually brought back Strange Supreme, which is kind of like, that was cool. And I think the next episode is going to be all of our favorites. I'm hoping. I hope they end it well, and I hope they connect it. So, dang. This is pretty cool. But guys, as you can see, I am not home. I am traveling. Last night I was in LA for the Venom premiere. I landed about 2 hours ago here to see some family members because my brother had a baby. So I'm here to see the baby, and then I fly back home in a few days. So I'm just completely exhausted, but I greatly appreciate everybody stopping by for the stream. Of course, I'll be here. Well, I'll be home for a live stream next week, and we'll have talks about it, and we'll dive into it. Of course, we're going to theorize what it all means for Multiverse of Madness, and it's going to be a great discussion. So I hope to see you guys back here next week. Chris will definitely be on from Cosmic Culture. Might even have the Real Rejects if they're not too busy filming their reaction. It's going to be a fun time. So I appreciate you all coming out tonight. Appreciate everybody who just watched. Appreciate everybody who chatted. And I appreciate the super chats, of course. Big shout out to Mr. Anderson, as always, for being an awesome moderator. It's just him, and he does an amazing job. Thank you, Goofball. Thank you, everybody who's saying congratulations. I appreciate all that. But yes, it's time for me to get some rest. But I love you all. You're awesome. I'm going to do a breakdown of this episode. I know I haven't done breakdowns of everyone, but I will do a breakdown of this one after I get some sleep. So I will see you all on the next live stream. You can catch my video coming out tomorrow after I rest up. But love you all. See you.